Up, Backstretcher?
Show.
It is the pre-show show. Man, we got a good one tonight, dude.
What you keep telling me?
That's what I keep telling people. BJ Cobb right here in the house. My old buddy. Me and him raced together for years. He's been racing. He owes Jesus. I think he lapped Jesus a couple times. He's been racing so long.
I bet your motors. I told somebody that today.
You built my motor, yeah.
One time,
did.
Yeah,
You sure did. And so we're going to. BJ's got a big race coming up at State Line, July the 23rd. We're going to be talking about that in his dad's memory. His dad was a big part of his go-kart racing and stuff, and looking forward to talking about that. We got a surprise for BJ. He don't even know what we're going to tell him here in a little bit.
I love surprises.
Oh, yeah. So, hey. Hey, Joe Lawson, how are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Oh, also got outside waiting his turn is the night's spotlight sponsor, Andrew Langford and Andrew's Landscaping and Lawn Care. Andrew and Brandy here in the house tonight. Andrew's super cool dude. Like I said, he drives the number 64. 46. I'm dyslexic.
46 is no triple-mobile, man.
I'm dyslexic. 604 late model at Friendship Motors Speedway, Natural Bridge. He travels a little bit. And so Andrew's a cool guy. Told me a bunch of stories this week or last week, and I can't wait to sit down and talk to Andrew. But for right now, it's the pre-show show. Let everybody get in here. Nick's gonna be sharing it on different.
I'm sharing it across. I'm trying to get it pushed over to YouTube.
If you want to get on the YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube. We appreciate it. Liking. I guess subscribe to Facebook. I don't know.
No, you just like the page. You just like the page.
You just like us.
And you can follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, follow us. Yeah. So don't forget to do that for us. We appreciate it. We're always doing giveaways and stuff like that, talking to different race car drivers. And tonight I'm wearing the 17 hat in honor of Chris Joyce because we are their spotlight sponsor this week. Awesome. On the number 17 Longhorn, Randy's Custom Lettering, 602 late model.
There we are.
Yeah, we are. What'd you say?
I said, there we are.
Oh, there we are.
I'm trying to find us on YouTube. So I put it on the website. Website is still up. You can catch YouTube on the website as well, on the backstretch.com.
Oh, I forgot we had a website too. Thank you. Get ready to drop my drink. You didn't got me so excited. All right.
Published.
Don't forget, we still got on the Backstretch hats available. They're $20. I've only got one more pink one left.
I think there's a few pink ones left in the trailer.
Yeah, I figured you had a few. And we got t-shirts and hoodies. I think we're low on pink t-shirts, aren't we, Nick? We got just a limited stock of them.
Well, I don't know what's left. I had to look.
Yeah.
I didn't look through the drawer last time.
But, well, we won't have t-shirts and stuff this weekend. I'm going to tell them about with.
We can take some with us.
Yeah, we can. If you're up near With Raceway this weekend, me and Nick will be up at With Saturday night for the Southern All-Stars Super Late Model Race. They got Schaefer Oil, Southern All-Stars. So we'll be up that way for the Super Late Model Race Saturday night. If you're up that way, come see us. Get you a t-shirt or a hoodie. We'll have a few with us. I ain't been to a racetrack in so long, man. I'm ready to go racing, dude. Jesus Christ.
And the following weekend, we'll be at State Line Speedway.
Yep, we'll be there for BJ's race July the 23rd. Lauren Keat says, hey, Barry.
Hey, Lauren. That's my son Tyler's girlfriend. How you doing?
Oh, okay. So
she's also a sponsor of my race.
There you go. Hey.
We'll pop y'all up here. Sorry, I'm trying to show everything over.
Yeah. David Smother says he likes that Chris Joyce hat. Thank you, buddy. You can actually go see Chris or Randy at the racetrack or at Randy's Custom Lettering, and they have them for sale. I think they're $20, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, David, I helped him and his son. They just started go-kart racing here.
Oh, did they?
His son Levi and his son Josh actually got on a kid kart. They're really cool people, good family.
Okay, cool.
Another good go-kart family.
Hey, and they got the right man helping them too.
Hey,
so.
I don't know about that, but they get better every week. That's what you want to see.
That's right. Hey,
Hatfield says he needs a 46 hat.
46 hat. Yeah, we just got one ourselves, didn't we, Nick?
There's JR Davis checking in. We're gonna be at Whitful Motor Speedway this weekend. JR, hope to see you there.
Yeah, hey JR, hope you're doing good, buddy. We'll be up there. You up there? We'll be cheering you on. My hero, Barry Dustin Phillips.
That's Dustin Phillips. Hey, I got the Fast Luba Done shirt on here representing.
There you go. BJ walks around the go-kart track with a legend shirt on. He's a legend.
I almost wore it tonight. I almost wore it tonight.
I figured you would.
I almost wore it tonight.
Hey Dale Steele, thank you for all the hospitality you showed us. Dale told us we got us a parking spot to park the trailers Saturday night at State Lines. And he's got one of the premier go-kart tracks there is right now, I would say.
He is. They've really come a long way this year.
They have, man.
Lots of carts. It's my home track.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
I
I've been racing there a long time.
When I was racing with you and we run the State Line, there, man, we looked empty compared to what it looks like now, dude.
And we thought we had a lot.
We thought we had a lot,
Yeah.
but no.
We've been over 200 entries every weekend.
Man, that's crazy, dude.
Dale's always got the racetrack in good shape.
Yeah.
You know, so that's big.
Yep. J.R. Davis said they will be there Saturday. They're going to run Beckley Motor Speedway Friday night and Whiff on Saturday. So J.R. Davis pulling double duty weekend, double tracks this weekend.
Josh Eubanks, he races the camp buggies on asphalt.
Oh, shoot.
Where we went, Tyler ran Teddy Burris's buggy at South Boston.
So is Teddy still doing it too?
He's still letting people drive.
Really?
I think he's retired from driving.
Retired.
But he's retired. That's what he told me the other day. But he lets my son Tyler ride. We had a good chance to win the race. But them guys, we had 25 camp buggies at South Boston.
Man.
They're gonna have another race up there.
Y'all run on the big car?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, sir.
My God.
25.
What kind of speeds are they turning up?
They was running 70 mile an hour.
Holy crap.
I think if I remember correctly, they was faster than the U cars, and it was like a half second off of the pure stock.
Wow.
And wasn't like a second and a half off the late.
25 of
They was running 70, like I said, 72 mile an hour.
Good God, you had draft like crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
Oh man.
They're gonna have another race Labor Day weekend. I'm actually gonna go up there and race. That was one of the racetracks that my dad raced. My dad was 1987 or 1986 most promising driver. He ran pure stock, and I had never made a lap up there. Tyler almost won a race with go bad with about 4 to go.
Man, that would have been super cool, dude.
It would have been awesome. So we're gonna give it another try on Labor Day. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh,
There's Teddy Burris.
All right.
It's Teddy Burris. God, I ain't
What's up?
seen him in forever. What's up, Teddy? How you doing, buddy?
Yep.
Well, it's 7 o'clock. Let's get it going. Let's get it started.
It's shoot time.
What's up, Backstretchers? Welcome to the show tonight. We got some bills to pay real quick. We're going to jump into BJ. That just didn't sound right.
Consider the crowd now.
Yeah, we're going to jump into talking to BJ about the big race coming up and everything. But we're going to pay some bills real quick. We got a bunch of sponsors to thank, man. And without these people, we couldn't do what we do. You ready?
It's tonight's spotlight sponsor, and he is a guest tonight.
He is a guest tonight. Andrew Langford with Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping and Landscape Design, Maintenance, Grading, whatever you need. You give Andrew Langford a call, 336-624-8357. You're going to get to see in just a little bit. He's one of the coolest guys you'll meet.
First Place Merch. That's Stokes Apparel, Travis Lawson, for all your merchandise needs. Hats, shirts, hoodies, you name it. He can hook you up. First Place Merch, of course, is his racing line. Also has Stokes Apparel for all your other needs.
He got the baddest t-shirts out there. Joey Smith with JBS Builders. You need some maintenance, some carpenter work done, anything, you give Joey a call. He's good at what he does. 336-712-6049.
NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs. Check us out at Friendship Motor Speedway, and we'll also be at East Lincoln for a weekend.
Yep.
And we're going to Whitful this weekend. So check us out wherever we may show up.
Absolutely. And the man himself will be there next week. Earl Ramey Racing Engines out of Mooresville, North Carolina. He's a Maximal Racing Oils and Profab dealer. If you ain't running an Earl Ramey Racing engine, you're getting lapped. I'm waiting on to build go-kart engines.
Hey.
Then you'll run an Earl Ramey
Hey,
engine.
I will try. He has a lot of success.
That's right.
Wildlands Horsepower, Randy's Custom Lettering in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. Check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl and decal needs. 336-591-9301.
Gann's Race Cars and Parts in Mid-End, North Carolina. Too Fast for You Embroidery, all one-stop shop. Buy your race car parts from the oldest parts dealer around. Gann's has proven time and time again. And his wife doing Too Fast for You Embroidery. Get some hats done, polo shirts, whatever you need. Tate again.
Tate Logging and Firewood out of Low Gap, North Carolina. That's the hillbilly of Zach Tate. If you need your timber cut or firewood for the winter, give them a call, 336-757-6706.
And our friends at R&B Enterprise, Ricky and Dustin Brim, for all your automotive needs. And that's just not a saying, because it's true up there. They're selling cars now. So if you need a car worked on, you need a car painted, whatever you need, call Ricky and Dustin Brim at 336-427-7425. We got a lot of sponsors. I'm out of breath. Maybe it's where I'm so fat. I don't know. But like I say, we got BJ Cobb in the house tonight. The big Barry Cobb Sr. Memorial Race. It's a Saturday night special race coming up. Is that what it's called? Saturday night?
Ultimate Saturday Night Special. It's a John Philpott series race.
Okay.
And a local points race for state line.
Okay, gotcha. There's the flyer there.
Yeah.
It's race number 5, and they're dedicating this to Barry Cobb Sr.
It's in the 450 class, the extra heavy ace class.
It's what it is. 1,000 guaranteed.
Yeah.
So is that the only classes they're going to be running this week?
No, it'll be all the classes.
Okay.
Like I said, what he does, what John does is he actually it's for local racing, and he adds his 7 or 8 classes, whatever it is, on top of the local series, where it's and goes to different tracks. He's done 2 at Coleridge, 2 at State Line, 2 at Tri-County.
Okay.
So it's a really cool concept, because it just goes on top of your local racing series.
Yeah.
And it's local racers, gets to travel a little bit. He does a really good job on the things that he does, and we've raced it. I guess we probably raced it for the last 4 or 5 years. Probably. Okay. My son Cole, he won the extra heavy 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Championship. So it's a really cool concept of what he's doing, taking a series on a local level to different races.
Yeah. John's a good friend of mine.
He's a really cool cat.
Yeah, Johnny is a cool cat, and I'm surprised he ain't called me by now. But me and John's done some stuff together. He took me up with a bunch of Lucas oil drivers too, because he did good with Lucas and all them guys. So it's going to be a good race. I know. I can't wait. Going to have a good time up there, and I'm proud to say that me and Dick's going to be a part of it. You've been a good friend of mine for years and years and years, and I'm just glad we can help you out.
Yeah. I think it's a great thing. Like I said, my dad. Whether we race U cars, whether we race late model, whether we race go karts, my dad always liked to see local racing. He didn't really like he liked the super lates and stuff like that to come, but he liked going to 311 on a local Saturday night, watching it, the guys, just the normal racers, fight out for wins. So that's the reason that I did the 450 class, is because you got to weigh 225 pounds. And there ain't many of those guys running up down the road that weighs 225 pounds with no helmet, no jacket, no. And so it eliminates those guys comes in one trailer with go-karts and one trailer with tires.
Right.
So now you back down to those guys that got 5, maybe 10 sets of tires in the trailer. So, and like I said, that's what I think Dad liked to watch the big boys race.
Yeah.
So, it's a pretty cool deal. I'm lucky enough to get to run in it myself.
Right.
And it's a really cool deal what we're trying to do.
Oh, it is a very cool deal. The day that I seen you actually posted, I said, it was no doubt I was going to jump in on that.
Well, I appreciate it. You've been a real good friend, and like I said, it's for a long time, and no matter how long it's been since we see each other. It's just like the same old.
We pick up where we left off. Don't
Yes, it is. It is
and,
cool.
And you know, back when I was running we was running together. You know, you won $50, maybe $25. It wasn't nothing in, you know, if
Maybe
that,
100.
maybe 100, maybe 100.
The entry fee wouldn't be $20.
You know, and that's one of the things about go-kart racing is, you know, go-kart racers pay an entry fee.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't, you know, it's not necessarily like car racing. You know, you come in the pits and then you get paid. So you come in, you pay your $15 person to get in, and then you also got to pay a $40 to $45 entry fee, sometimes a little more. Depends on the money, but you got to have a new set of tires before you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
used to, we could run, we buy 2 or 3 sets at the beginning of the year, we could run them all year.
Yep.
And those days are gone.
But working them tires. Jesus Christ, I remember that.
You still working them. I'm still out in the shop every day.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, so it's but you know, I've been doing it 26 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, so it's you know, like I said, I race my car and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, go-kart racing is more, to me, more family oriented, and that's, I've raised my boys in.
Right.
My wife goes, you know, and I always tell people go-kart racing is about who you take with you as much as the racing.
Yep, that's right.
And car racing is the same. I mean, you know, but car racing gets a little bit more. You can't go to the race car track by yourself. You could go to the go-kart track by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And you'll work your ass off, but you still going to, you know.
Well, my problem was always with the race car. I have all the money in it, and everybody, oh yeah, we'll go. And then after about 4 weeks, they'd be like, "Can I practice the car?"
Yeah.
You can practice the car. $10,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've been asking Chris Joyce for damn 3 years now, and he still won't let me. So.
Yeah. It's you might have to try a little less down the list.
Yeah, go down to the U car or something like that. By U car.
Hey, no U car.
No, shoot.
U car.
No, nothing at all. We had a U car driver on a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, Ronnie Hall, yeah. You know, Sean Peach, we have him on a whole lot. You know,
Sean run go-karts with y'all too.
He did.
Sure did.
He did.
Yeah, I don't remember Sean though.
You don't remember Sean?
He actually sent me a picture the other day of winning the race at State Line in my go-kart.
Oh, really?
Well, it was his go-kart. I had the body and the motor on it.
Uh-huh. So y'all was kind of a teammate kind of deal.
He run heavy and I run medium.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a funny story about Sean and John. When they was racing together, it was down at Liberty one time. And somehow or another, they was racing the points and you could have a sub drive. Well, somehow or another, Sean couldn't show up. Something happened.
Uh-huh.
So John comes over and says, "Hey, will you just make some laps in this go-kart for me?" And it's a medium seat, and I've been 235 pounds my whole life.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I get one hit down in there, and by the time I get one hit down there, John pulls the rope, says, "Go."
Yeah.
So I'm out there at Liberty like this. Man, I had strawberries on both. By the time I got done, I was down in the seat, but it took about 4 people to get me out of it.
I got one better than that for you.
Oh,
You got to ask Chris Thornton about me driving his and wearing his helmet. You know how casual.
with your nose sticking out.
Oh my God. It was in my face. I couldn't see nothing. And I was sideways in the seat. And I remember Chunk. Chunk was driving back then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was the funniest thing. Golly. The crap you go through go-kart racing. We had such a good time doing that stuff.
It's fun, man. And it don't matter what kind of racing you do. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever you like or whatever you can do. Or, you know, I see people all the time wanting to get more and more and more. My advice to anybody is do not go up the ladder farther than you can pay to win races.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be happy.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the reason I stayed in go-kart so long.
Yeah.
I went to late model. I had enough money to buy the late model. I didn't have enough money to race.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that I couldn't have drove it. I could have won races. But
Right.
the third race, I knocked the front end off. It took me 6 weeks to get it fixed.
Oh, yeah. You talking about the asphalt car? Yeah.
So, I mean, I could have won races with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, but you don't, I mean, everybody's got a dream of going to NASCAR or whatever. But, my advice to you is, don't go no farther than you can afford to win races because you're not going to be happy running 5th or 6th. Or
Right.
7th, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And, you want to win races no matter what you're doing. And, don't let nobody tell you that winning a U-Car race is any different than you winning a late model race. Well, race is a race.
The race
Or
is a W is a W, baby.
Hey, and it's
always said
if
it.
you out there in the shop and doing everything you can to race, whether it's whatever you racing,
Yep.
you know, I got my buddy Dustin Phillips. He just left go-kart racing. He's getting legend. He's getting legend cars to race down east, and you know, he went and raced, and he's like, you know, we got to get competitive. And like I said, it's one of those things where you want to be better.
Yeah,
you want to do more, but like I said, you can't. He's like he said, I can go. I want to go late model racing, but I can't afford. I can't win. You know, at that level,
right.
with what you know, and that's.
I mean,
that's a big thing.
And the you know, the bad thing is, you know, in any form of racing, of course, you run against money. I mean,
Absolutely.
Man with most money for 9 out of time, 10 times for him. I don't want to say every time, but
yeah.
And go-kart racing, it keeps it. You know, it's competitive because. Who's going to build a motor better than you know what you got? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The guy with $1,000. Well, I'm just throwing something out there. The guy with $1,000 is going to get the same motor with a guy with $500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
well, you got to get quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to have a good motor. You got to have a good chassis. You got to have, you know, and then it comes down to who's working your tires.
Yeah.
Or you learning the tire game.
And that's the thing, man. I've never, you know, I've been out of the game for a long time, and I you know, here lately been getting back in, but I've not. Back in the day, we did our own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got people paying people to do their stuff, man. I'm like, wow.
And I tell people all the time is that's what changed go-karts. Back when me and you raced late 90s, 2000s, mid 2000s, you know, the big dogs didn't tell you what to like.
Right.
They didn't say no prick.
No.
They didn't, you know, and that's the difference in racing right now is the big dogs is wanting to sell prep.
Yeah.
And they got to tell you how to do the tires to sell prep.
To sell the prep.
So now what we thought was state racing is now local racing.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got a tire guru.
Yeah.
Somebody behind them trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And they got a whole lot more info, knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now the state races are like nationals when we was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's them guys that come in with a 30-foot trailer full of go-karts and a 30-foot trailer full of tires.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it's come a long way.
Oh,
It blows my mind sometimes.
It does me,
you know,
man.
I mean, I come from, you know, I mean, you was probably there when I came to State Line with a go-kart strapped on top of my grandpa's Buick.
Yep, station wagon.
Station
hanging out the back of it.
yeah.
I showed up at Riverside in a Subaru station wagon in the back.
Yeah. And, I mean, we've come a long way. You know, me and my brother, when we first started, we had to do some quarter Buick. And we couldn't get the go-kart. We couldn't get the go-kart in the back door because it had suicide doors. It had a post. So then we couldn't get the buggy in the back. So we took the passenger seat loose and we just turned it and let him set up against the daggone post there, and then put the go-kart. Put the thing in and move his seat.
Get there any way you can, baby.
Yeah, but one time we forgot to put the seat back, and I backed out up David Grubb.
Yeah, I remember David.
Romped down. Next thing I know, my brother was in the trunk, strapped to that seat. So I mean, it's crazy to me, racing with David Durham and dabbing and coming along how I came along.
Yeah.
And people, sometimes people say, well, he's kind of arrogant. Well, maybe I ain't really arrogant. I'm proud of where I've came from and where I've came from. I'll help anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anybody.
Will. Absolutely.
If I've had people come to my trailer and it's like, hey, what? And I'll tell them the truth.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna believe me, but I'll tell them the truth. That's the best way to do anything is tell them the truth, because they're not gonna believe you.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
They're not gonna believe me.
So yeah, but guys, I know we're talking about the big race, July the 23rd. We had to go back to old times, man. Me and BJ got to talk about the old times and stuff. But July the 23rd, State Line Speedway. You got a bunch of sponsors too, dude. I see that book.
I tell you what, I've been blessed. Just the people that's came on board to try to help this race and donate money and donate stuff. And Dad would have been 60 years old July the 26th. So that's kind of the reason I want to do it. So what we got is I've got to try to do a lap sponsor.
Yeah.
So it pays $60 to lead a lap. So. And we just got a bunch of stuff, but let me go over this if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I just want to give a shout out
absolutely,
because everybody on this paper means a lot to me. Has helped and just in my racing career, or they've helped, somehow or another.
Yeah.
Fast Lube Done. That's Dustin Phillips. He's in Dunn, North Carolina, but he comes up and races. I helped him on his champ buggy stuff. He races asphalt stuff. He owns Fast Lube Done. Couldn't ask for a better guy. He's helped me out. He's come on as a race sponsor for us. His dad, Dave, Zach and Don at the shop, all those guys are great guys, and I appreciate Dustin and them guys coming on. Farrington Mobile Service and Fleet Man, Scott Farrington. I mean, you remember Scott Farrington?
Yeah.
We appreciate him and Amanda coming on and being a race sponsor for this. A couple years ago when I was running the racetrack, actually, I done a memorial race for his dad, and so I mean, he's always been a good friend of mine, and thank them for coming on. Bad Blood Racing, Thomas Youngblood, Nelson Taylor, and them. I race against them guys every week at State Line, and it really surprised me them guys came on and as a race sponsor. I thank them for coming on, and if we race against each other, we like each other. Some weeks we don't like each other. You know how racing goes. But at the end of the night, we're racers and we're all a family.
That's right.
Parker Hill Land Management. That's the guys I work for. Billy Hill, Casey Parker. Man, those guys are, I can't even explain how great them two guys are. Been to me over the years, being as a race sponsor. They've helped me out this year, sponsoring my stuff. Like I said, they great guys to work for. I've been knowing Billy and for probably since 06. So that's been almost 16 years, or 15, 16 years ago. And them guys are, second to none. And like I said, if you need any land clearing, driveway work, anything like that, give us a call. Rodney Woods Racing Engine. He's been doing my motors now for, 5 or 6 years. Couldn't ask for a better guy. Straight across the board as far as motor stuff. And shout out to his son, Austin. He's one of the best motor tire downers as there is. So shout out to Austin. Amber Speed Shop, Brandon Amber. He's you remember him?
Oh yeah.
Him and his dad, Tony, they come on as a race sponsor. He does cut tires and does tire work and stuff like that now. So big thanks to them. Robert Hawker at Pierce's Body Shop, one of my dad's best friends. Robert's helped me out over the years, painting my cars, race cars and stuff for me. Was an awesome friend of my dad, and they come on as a race sponsor, so that's pretty cool. Jersey Mike Subs, Devin Newman. He came on as a race sponsor. We thank him. He's another guy that races in our class, races 450. Thank you for them guys. Donnie Nall.
Who's she?
Yeah. Hey, me and Donnie's been buddies back in the day since he raced for Leak.
Yeah.
And, that's been a long time. Donnie's always been a real cool cat, and he no matter how big he gets, he's still from Lawson. I mean, he's still right there from Lawsonville.
Yeah.
And State Line's his home track. So right, I mean, he's all anything I've ever done, he's always tried to help me.
Oh yeah. Let me interrupt you for a second. I just want to tell these guys something. Guys, if you're watching and you're planning on running the 450 class, don't leave. Stay to the end, because me and Nick's got an announcement to make. So stay to the end, because this is the one and only shot you're going to get to hear this. No, really.
Not going to be repeated but one time.
It will not be repeated but one time.
But then, like I said, I got some other, that's all the race sponsors. I got a few, few things to go. I mean, different things to do. Like what you did was on the backstretch, whoever's running 10th at halfway is going to get $60.
Yep.
So we got the T&E Lawn Care, Brandon Butler and Chance Butler, the Butler boys. Man, they've come on. They've been friends of mine, friends of my son's. Tyler's came on. It's going to be $200 to win the pole from them guys. I mean, that's big. Just to win the pole.
Yeah, that's big. That's a regular Saturday night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got a lot of different stuff, like Caleb Clinard, 5-star tire specialist. It's going to be $100 for the fastest lap of the race.
Wow.
Let's see. Fast AF Designs, Ashley Freeman, and they're going to do decals for the carts. And they're also going to fix a trophy check for me. I'm going to get one with all the sponsors on it, and then I'm going to get the guys to sign it and I'm gonna keep it. But I just all the guys that race Dad's race.
Yeah.
Tyler Pruitt with Pruitt's Lawn Care. He messaged me out of the blue. He's been out of go-kart for a while, but he said, your dad always congratulated me whether I outrun y'all or didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he said and that meant a lot to me that my dad did that for me. It's going to be hard charge award, $100 for whoever qualifies farthest back to get to the front.
Yeah.
So and then Wayne Saunders, S&S Motorsports, he came on $100 for the hard luck award. So whoever qualifies the farthest to the front and finishes the worst, $100. I mean, so it's a lot of different stuff. And then, like I said, the lap sponsors. And I'll go through these quick. No, we ain't got a whole lot. I'm trying to get through it. And but what I did was 20 spots, pay $60 per lap. So if you lead 5 laps, that's what that's $300.
$300.
That's $300. Right. So lap 1 is sponsored by Side by Side Motorsports, Fly and Brock down at Reedsville. Awesome guys. Awesome guys. They sell race car parts and go-kart parts. You couldn't find a better guy than Fly or Brock.
Yeah,
they're awesome people. Lap number 2, Gambler Racing Products. Andy Murray, Tammy, Bryson, all you guys. Andy's second to none on tire stuff. And anytime I've ever needed something, I walk to his trailer. He'll ask me. He'll tell me what he thinks, and we can go from there. Andy's always been around a long time too. So lap 3, Daryl Mize is in memory of his dad. His daughters, Kara, Katie, and Kenzie, his mom. It's a big thing to be in memory of his dad. We had a lot of those, and like I said, I wanted to. That was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Some of you might know Wendy Willard, number 4. In memory of her dad, Dad Burrs.
Yeah.
04.
Yeah.
Teddy's uncle. Teddy's uncle. We appreciate Wendy coming on. Another one special to me is in memory of Keith Dishman. Dishman used to be a big part of my racing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Passed away in 2010. Lap number 5 is for him. Lap number 6, Dale and Donna Steele, in memory of Kenneth Steele. That's a big thing for me for the 6 and for the Steele family and being at their racetrack. Right. I think that's a big thing for them. Dalton Racing Engines, lap number 7, Daryl and Tammy Dalton does a lot of really good for a lot of local races. They're really cool people. They sell parts of State Line, and like I said, they really good people. If you need anything, Daryl, bend over backwards to help you.
Right.
Number 8, Demon Racing Chassis. Denver Smith. I rode his stuff for years.
Yeah.
Won a bunch of races with his stuff. Does a whole lot of fabrication. Anything you need, go-kart racing, car race. He does a lot of fabrication for all kinds of stuff. He sells bodies, tires, everything. And he like I said, he does a lot for go-kart racers. A really cool guy.
Yeah.
Number 9, Local Septic and Environmental. They're here in Reedsville, a new septic company. Really cool guys. If you need any septic work done, see those guys. Lap number 10, which got 3 here in lap number 10 because it's halfway. So the main sponsor for the lap number 10 is the men's room uptown.com. Jason Gradinsky, really cool cat. I've just met him this year, but he's like a brother to me. He really helps us out at the racetrack and stuff. And that's up in Martinsville. Then you got whoever's running 10th at halfway, $60. And then I got another one. Whoever's running 5th at halfway is in memory of Harold Morris. So so lap 10. If you lead in lap 10, you can win 60. If you 5th, you can win 100, and if you 10th, you can win 60.
Yeah,
just halfway.
It's money back. Money back to the guys that usually don't get.
And that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool to do the lap race because you could lead a few laps, get shuffled or whatever.
Yeah.
And so lap number 11, Rise and Grind Nutrition. That's my son Cole and Kelsey, his girlfriend Kelsey Isley. They just opened up today. They got like a smoothie shop in downtown Eden.
I think I saw your wife on Facebook.
Yeah, she did. They just opened up today, and they have a really good first day. So if you're into nutritional shakes or smoothies or anything like that, go downtown Eden on Washington Street, and Kelsey will just tell tell Kelsey Barry sent you. She'll probably give you a crazy look because it's me, but she'll take care
That's
of you.
how I got the body I got now.
That's
I'm
right.
drinking them skates.
Yeah. McDonald's shakes ain't the same.
Oh, dang.
Lap number 12, Simply Sassy and Tammy Wheeler Designs. Those they, the mother and daughter, they do a lot of paintings and stuff like that. Go online, Facebook, whatever, and see those the stuff they do. They turn, I think they turn junk into masterpieces.
Mm-hmm.
They do really good, And Victoria, she used to be a racer too.
Yeah.
She hides as Kendall Baker's mama or Bob Baker's wife now, but she was a wheel lady herself.
Yeah, that's Nick's favorite.
Me and her.
Hey, she could wheel it. So just go see Tammy and Victoria. They, like I said, they're great. Thank you.
They are good people, real good people.
Hopefully, Victoria's dad Vic, he is a cat bird.
He is something.
I've always really liked Vic. So shout out to Vic. Fast AF Designs, Ashley and Daniel Freeman. Like I said, they coming on to do lap 13, and they're gonna do some other stuff. Okay. Eames Racing, Damon Eames, he came on to help us out just because he knew my dad and stuff. Number 15, Frank's Outdoor Life. They do a YouTube channel. I think you might have seen some of the stuff that they do. Yep. They came on. It's that's 5 to go. They're gonna do $100 to be leading 5 to go.
Wow.
And they do him and Frank and Josh do an awesome job of what they're doing. They're trying to get in doing a lot more go-kart racing and stuff like that. And I appreciate all the things that they do for that. Lap 16 is Tavy Sneed. She wanted to do one in memory of her dad, Mel Sneed. Thank her for coming on. Lap 17, Steel Built Clutches, Robert Steele.
Wow.
I've been.
You got $1 out of Robert.
$60.
Hey, but Robert's been around a long time, and he's been a good friend of mine. He lives probably 2 miles from me. Yeah. Does our clutches and stuff like that. So he's a really cool guy, and like I said, he's been a friend of mine for a long time, and I appreciate him coming on. The old State Line Speedway, that'd be Devin and Emily Steele. They kind of took over for Donna and Dale this year, running day-to-day operation there. And we appreciate those two for everything they've done to turn State Line around and get it going.
Absolutely.
And they've really done a great job. We thank you.
There. Look, you put them up there.
Hey, there you go. The old State Line Speedway. There you go. Number 19 is Lauren Keats, actually my son. She just said, hey, in memory of her Uncle Joel Ross. So we appreciate their family coming on and doing it. Yeah. And then number 20, Burris Performance.
Teddy.
Hey, big shout out to
Teddy got in on that.
Oh, Teddy. Hey, I think he was the first one maybe to message.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So Teddy's been a friend of mine for a long time, and he is something else. We love him to death, and like I said, he's always been there for me. Try to help anything that I can do, or try to help, or anything like that. So it's but that's it. I mean, that's far. I mean, I know it's
that ain't it.
Well, it's all I got.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's came on for Dad's race. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, it means a lot to me. Me and my dad was really, really close, and him passing away, kind of unexpectedly. From my brothers, my stepmom, my brother's wives, their kids. It means a lot to us. To actually, have something like this, and then so many people jump on board, to help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not. So the race is going to pay $1,000 to win, $500 for second, $250 for third. I think $125 for fourth. There it is. $75 for fifth, and then 6th through 10th is going to pay $60. So you're going, if you finish 10th, you're going to get your entry fee.
You're going to get your entry fee,
and and it's so many things that that you could make money. I haven't added it up of how much money you could if you won a pole and you turned the fastest lap and all that stuff. Is so much that.
Well, I'll tell you, if you leave from lap 1 to lap 20, you're going to come out with $1,200.
Yeah,
plus your lap money.
Well, plus Well, plus the lap money. I mean, the lap money. Lap money is what?
20 laps.
20 laps, 60 is
$1,200.
It's $1,200.
That's what I'm talking about.
So plus your $1,000.
Yeah.
And if you sit on the pole,
You can come out there and
so
jacked
that's
up.
$12,000, $2,400 if you sell on the pole and lead every lap, win a race. So
Yeah, you coming out there jacked up.
yeah.
I'm sounding.
Yeah. So I mean, you know,
We're going to Sizzlers.
hey, and you know what? And you know, I hope that don't happen. I hope it kind of races around. But
Yeah, I hope it does.
But you know what? This is the biggest race in 450, history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was a part of the first 425 race at Castle County in 2000. Ron Dees made the first 425 because you could used to be only 390.
Right.
So I was a part of that. And like I said, we started 450 in the last couple of years, and I was in the first race there, Providence and at Liberty and stuff. So for these guys that race this class, it'll mean a lot not just me, for them, and to be able to come and know they ain't got to outrun some of the guys that that weighs 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, this is what me and Nick think.
Ain't what we think, is what we doing.
What we're doing. Yeah, what we're doing. And this is the only time we want to talk about it. I don't want you posting,
guys.
Yeah, pay attention. We don't want you to post it.
Okay.
Especially
So,
if you running 450, pay attention.
Yeah, if you're running 450, we're going to give $100 with Backstretch and NRS. So that's $100 from both of us.
Right.
Not $200.
$50 piece.
$50 piece. Yeah. If the
Now, it
high,
ain't the if. It's the highest finishing car that has a on the Backstretch sticker on it.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
And we will be there Saturday night.
Yep.
Or Saturday. So there's no reason not to get one.
So it's $100. So $100 to the highest finishing car with an on the Backstretch.
Yep.
That's pretty
correct.
awesome.
From NRS
That's pretty
and
awesome.
Backstretch. So,
That's pretty awesome. Right?
uh,
There's a few people talking on there. Frank LeMay. Hey, Frank, thank you for being on there. Brian Fallen, no sir.
Andy Stone says he may try to run.
Hey, Andy Stone was a good friend of mine. Knew my daddy real good. I hope he does come and race.
He raced with us at Riverside.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So there it is.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. You too, Nick. Thank you, buddy.
And so we're happy to be a part of it. Thank you for letting us be a part of it. We look forward to it. July the 23rd.
July, a week from this coming Saturday.
Yep. What time's the gates open?
The gates open at, I think at 11. I think it opens at 11. Practice starts at 3.
Okay.
I think it's on here.
Oh, is it?
Gates open at 11. Practice at 3.
Yep. May the fall. So, and it'll be, I know it's going to sound crazy. So if you got a lot to do, it'll be the last class of the night.
Yeah.
So, if you're running a little late,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry. So, I mean, it'll be the grand finale.
What time you usually get out there? 1, 2, 3?
No. We've been actually doing pretty good lately. It's actually running on pretty good. Devin and them has really got this stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
We usually get out there, if you ain't got to go through tech and stuff like that, most time the races are over by 11:30.
Okay. Well, hey,
Maybe a minute. But they've really, 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 pumped it up to try to keep the racetrack going and things. They got some tech, better stuff going on in tech, so everybody ain't hung up and it's rolling on through. So I've been doing pretty good up there. So big shout out.
Oh, we just.
Bring this. Look, you already.
You can get them at the racetrack.
Hey, right there. I don't know why I didn't get that, but I don't know why. What did I do right there? Oh, I got some more. Hold on just a second. That reminded me.
I hope it would. Me too, Todd.
Hold on. I think I messed that up.
Decals will be available at the NRS trailer at State Line that Saturday. So come see us.
Just look for the on the Backstretch banner. We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I forgot they're going to announce the sponsors for the. About to do this. The sponsors for the 6 through 10.
Oh yeah,
6 through 10. The 6th through 10th place. So sorry about that, guys.
There will be some costs.
So the seventh place will be sponsored by Bradley Warford Racing. His dad Ethan and Bradley, they're really cool. Cool people. Bradley is one of the coolest little kids. He runs Junior 1 and Junior 2. He's also the grandson of Jay Dalton.
Oh, wow. Okay.
8th place.
Thank you, BJ.
Huh?
Emily Steele.
Oh yeah, Emily. Yeah, and 8th place is going to be sponsored by Todd Philpott Jr.'s Racing and Bubba's Karting Concepts. Todd Philpott Sr. I'm glad that you came across there. I forgot about these, but Todd Philpott and his son has been, in racing a long time.
Yeah.
Big Todd's daddy, TC raced, back in the day, and then Bubba's Karting Concept, they tied in with Austin Banker. Appreciate those guys coming on. And then, like I said, Gambler Racing Products again is going to do lap for 9th place, and then I'm going to do it CPR Motorsports for that. So
there you go.
More money. Sorry about that.
More money, more money, more money.
Yeah. So, but like I said, it's
Justin Phillips said they're doing it for the Cobb.
Oh yeah. Well, there's my brother right there, J.R. Craddock. That's my brother right there. There'll be some Cobbs there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, Emily.
I've never been to a go-kart track where there's not any Cobbs there.
Probably race car tracks. Hey, I resemble that remark. Hey, leave us alone. But we graduated from that, I think. I don't know if I'd say that about Emily and Devin about banned already about this year. Oh man,
don't get banned.
I'm trying to finish the year. Finish the year.
What are you gonna do if you get banned?
I don't know. I got to be really good.
You got to be good.
Oh man, but I've been around. I mean, I've been probably banned from every racetrack.
Yes, you have.
But
David Hutchins, he might come out of retirement.
David Hutchins, heck yeah.
Hey,
the more the merrier. All the guys that that I used to race with David Hutchins back in the day down at Ace and down at Victory Lane and stuff like that. So like I said, it's good to see these guys on here. Freddie Goff, I mean, he races 450 stuff. I've been racing with him for years. And best behavior all the time. Hey, the last time when I about got banned, she saw me going that way.
Yeah.
So she come out of the thing hollering, "Did you?" No. I was like, "Sorry, I wasn't going to do it." But it's racing. I mean, you get all tensed up, and then it's over, and then and then it's just it is what it is.
Hey man, everybody, you get hot headed in them helmets. Everybody knows how it goes. It.
But it's like when I used to run the racetrack down Caswell and stuff like that. I'd be like, when everybody got so jumped, I'd be like, "Look, go to your trailer, cool off, and come back."
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, if they would just do that, when they come back, I'd be like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But
that's a damn kettle calling a pot.
Hey, nobody. Look, I'll tell you something funny.
He learned from his mistakes.
Hey, I'll tell you something. The funniest thing about that. So, 2010, I was getting ready to open Caswell County. So I had this great idea, and my wife was in there, and she's looking. I said, I go in the living room, and she's like, "I'm going to open Caswell County. I done made the decision." She's like, I said, if we could have 75 entries, we'd make it. She said, "There ain't 75 people that like it." She was probably, but I tell you what, we had a heck of a year back. We did. So I mean, it's in your blood. And like I said, I'm excited I'm excited for the race. I'm excited for everybody that's on here. I appreciate everybody we talked about it, the sponsored, that y'all two guys and everything, and everybody that's ever been a part of my racing ever, and I'm very humbled, my boys race and, watching them come up through the ranks as kids and, and my son Tyler, he's been racing 16 years now.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
It is crazy. It was crazy to him. Somebody asked him the other week, he said, "How long you been racing, Tyler?" He said, "Probably 8 or 9 years." I said, "I was 16. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm getting old."
Yeah.
So, and then,
Stan's got a question for you, Dave.
Oh,
David, you're going to get back on one. Hell to the no. They don't make a seat big enough for me anymore, Candy.
Yeah, so like I said, it's thank everybody that sponsored, everybody that's going to come to the race. A lot of Dad's friends is messaging me to come to the race, and it's special to me. I mean, it's something that I can't explain of losing my dad, but something like this means so much to me, and just everybody that's came on and helped.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody thanks you for letting us be a part of it.
Oh,
man, we appreciate you.
Like I said, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, it's a family.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Absolutely.
no matter what you
No
do,
matter what you race.
no matter what you race.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming on, dude,
Yep,
and hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
We ate good.
Yeah, we did. Barbecue was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
And I look forward to seeing you
Hey,
Saturday, July the 23rd, man.
Hey, we'll be there. Like I said, I hope y'all have a good evening, and hope your next guest is as cool as me.
Oh, there's no way that can happen.
Y'all be good.
BJ, take it easy, man. That is BJ Cobb, ladies and gentlemen. He don't need no introduction. Everybody knows BJ. It's going to be a good time at State Line, so make sure you're there, July the 23rd. Yeah, tell him to come on.
Like I said, State Line Speedway, July 23rd for the Barry Cup Senior Memorial and the extra heavy ace.
Yeah.
425. Was it 425? 450.
450. 450.
Emily Stilson, thank you for choosing State Line
Absolutely.
to hold this race for Cobb Senior.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, I would love to come, but that wood prep gets me. Yeah, the time prep gets me too, Big Al. That's but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna you sit in the trailer with us if you want to. But ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is not only a guest; he is a show sponsor. He's a friend. He is actually the spotlight sponsor of the night. Andrew Langford. Excuse me, got choked up for a minute there. Andrew's lawn care and maintenance. Nick's gonna throw it up there here in a second here.
Oh, I got it up in the corner.
Oh, do you? Oh, I can't see it. There you go.
Small.
Yeah, small.
we branded him.
Andrew's out of Mount Airy. He also drives the number 46. I got it right this time. I was dyslexic earlier. I called it 64. Number 46, 604 late model, Friendship, Natural Bridge. And you travel all around, don't you?
Yeah, a few different places. We just trying to get some seat time.
Yeah,
just going here and there where everybody's got something rolling on. We're trying to roll that way.
Yeah, and this is what your second year.
Well, kind of. Yeah, this is actually my first full season.
First full season. Okay.
The last year didn't quite go the way it planned with the whole wrecking of 311 and breaking the foot.
Yeah.
Kind of that ordeal. That kind of put a damper on it. But yeah, it's about the first full season. I'd say we got I think we maybe got 7, 8 races in up at Natural Bridge last year.
Well, that's a season, man. When you're from 311 Speedway, that's a season. So, but for the people that don't know you, man, tell them about Andrew Langford. Who are you?
Well, I grew up in King, moved to Pinnacle. I was a full-time fireman at one time until I resigned. My business took off. Lord just blessed me to be able to do what I've always wanted to do my whole life. Just things fell into place. When I worked at the fire department, ended up resigning. I was at 3 different fire departments, left all 3 of them at the same time, and just took that jump just to go do my own thing.
Yeah.
And it all worked out. Me and my wife both run everything. Brandy. A lot of people know Brandy, but me and her run everything together. We've done it all together since the day me and her met. And then, the whole Racecar thing come in was, I've always wanted to do it. Me and my buddies, we used to hang out for friendship all the time. Sit up there on the tailgate back of the truck.
Everybody can drive race cars up there, can't they?
You just sit down there and you're like, man, I would love to be that guy down there in that circle,
Yeah.
And one day you just didn't really say much about it till we talked about it some. And then one day I kind of knew we could probably do it. And I said, listen, Brandon, what do you think about buying Racecar? He goes, do whatever you want to do. You want to do it?
That was a good one.
Missy would be like, go to hell. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I mean, just Lord bless and everything fell into place and living the dream, us.
Yeah. Hey, well, I remember 311 Speedway when you broke your foot last year. But we come up to Friendship this year, and you really caught my eye, man. I mean, first race of the year. I was like, you know, that cat's got a little talent to him. So I look for big things for you in the future.
I hope it is. It's getting better and better every time. Every time I get in that car and go on track, it just gets more comfortable and comfortable.
Yeah.
It's just me trying to calm down and just take a deep breath and not get my nerves torn up and just slow down.
Yeah.
You know, just,
Well,
I'll tell you a funny story about that though. When I broke my foot and I was laying in the bed and I had my foot all propped up for like a month and
did
all.
Brandy wait on you every day?
Oh boy, she was mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was mad. I had all the guys working and everything, and I'm waiting in bed, and they got me doped up. I can't hardly do nothing. I'm so doped up. And when we started going back racing again, got the car fixed and all, she said, I don't care what happens. She said, if you break your feet, you're selling that car. And I was like, okay, all right, well, you know, it'd be fine. Well, then it's about probably April, May of this year, we just got started up friendship, got started going back again real good and all and everything. And we sat there one night eating dinner, and she was going on a trip, and she goes, I really almost would rather go a few races than go on this trip. I'm like, so I'm guessing the whole finger break thing is not going to sell the car no more. But she's good to me. I'm just glad she's in it as much as I am.
Well, I say it all the time, and I guess it's an old saying of mine. Behind every good race car driver is a good woman.
Yeah.
And, you know, without them women, we couldn't do what we do.
That's right.
That's the reason I ain't a race car driver.
Well, I'm not a race car driver either, but we're still into racing. And you got that woman. You know, I ain't gonna mention no name. Yeah.
This fella ain't got no woman. I ain't got a woman.
So you started off 604.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's very rare. I mean, a lot of the guys coming into the sport, you know, 602 at least. You know, at the maximum most time. What's that like, Dad? Have you ever thought about dropping down to 602? Or where do you want to go with it? I mean,
so when I first bought the car, well, actually the guy I bought it from. I mean,
and before you start, I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you for a second because I caught myself. You're not dropping down to 604,
right?
You're moving to 604. Okay, so the 602 guys, don't shoot me. You're not dropping down.
But when I went and bought the car, you know, the guy that I bought it from, you never go buy anything new from anybody and then they take it and you don't hear about them rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so he talked real good and everything, but when I bought that car from him, after I left there, he's every day, at least once a day or 3 times a week, we talk on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Every day since then. Till this day, I've made a good friend. But when I was up at his house, I said, listen, I know this is, you know, I'm like going from like the weekend class. That's the biggest class of the weekend class.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, am I an idiot? I was like, tell me honestly, you don't know me from Adam. Am I a dummy for trying to do this? And he told me, he said, no. He said, if this is where you want to be, you need to be there. He said, if you go do something else, somewhere else, he said, it's going to teach you bad habits. He said, learn what you want to learn. And do it that way.
Good point.
And so, you know, that's just the way we went with that part. But just
I mean, you know, that's a good point. Yes, I mean, you know, you don't learn any bad habits if you don't know bad habits.
Right. And that's, you know, I couldn't afford one car, and it's like, I really want to do this class. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah. There you go. So, where would you like for your racing to go to?
I would. I know I got a couple of years of some seat time and all and everything, but I would really like to get into the seat. Yeah. That's my ultimate goal. I've had a bunch of people ask me that. Some people helped me out a lot, and I told one of them the other day. He asked me the same question. Yeah. And I said, you know, my ultimate goal is, I said, I want to get a Supra within the next 5 years, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. And I said, I want to make the race World of Outlaws at Charlotte, and I want Jonathan Davenport to lap. There. Same bit on the same track with
you're gonna be side by side with the one guy.
You know, Jameson McBride, he dabbled in a little super stuff last year, right? And he went to Charlotte, and Overton and them lapped him. I told him, I said, hell, You can say you got it right by Overton. You ought to be lucky. You're lucky, dude.
Not many people can say that.
That's right. So yeah, I know what you mean, man. But they say the super stuff, and I don't know. It's a whole lot easier, to drive
That's
straight
what I've
because you
been
got the
taught
power behind you.
Mhm.
And like you say, I know you're still getting seat time and whatnot in it, but hey, you might come quicker than you think. You never know.
Yeah. We got some things in the works on that, but we'll see what happens here for too much longer.
No,
Yeah.
that's cool. And you got a good support group and stuff behind you. I know you talked about that.
I've got some awesome guys that help me, and I don't know if they want names to be thrown up there, but they're in Virginia. And when I broke my foot, I got to give it to Mike Folk. But I was over there. I was over at 311.
Who's she?
And
Miguel Fulpay.
Oh, Miguel Fulpay. You talking about the French guy?
he sent me to these people, and they have been the best people you could ever meet, just from not knowing them from Adam.
Yeah.
And just first time I went for a met them, we left and took my car up there, and it's all disintegrated. And I left. I told Brandon, I said, man, I felt like I'd known them for 10 years.
Yeah.
And they just been awesome.
Well, you're a real cool guy to talk to, man. 'Cause, hey, like I say, we just met this year?
Yeah, it's your friendship.
Dude,
I met you last year, but one time I think. But
I wasn't nobody. Hell, I'm still nobody.
I'm still riding this goat tail.
But yeah, you're a cool cat, man, and it's like when we see each other, we pick off where we left off.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
me talking about a while ago. And that's when you got good people, man. So, but on the other side of racing, and I'm gonna give you some time to talk about your sponsors and whatnot like that. But being the spotlight sponsor that you are, and you've helped us out tremendously, man, and we sure appreciate everything you and Brandy done for us, or did for, or do for us. Tell them about your business, man. What goes on in the day-to-day business aspect of things.
We have a big contract with Bermuda Run in Bermuda Village for retirement community that kind of almost all of our resources go there about every day. But we run 3 crews. We try to keep 10 employees on it. I think we're 7, but it changes from week to week. But
yeah.
But we run 3 crews. We got a residential bowling crew, a Bermuda Run crew, doesn't it? 2 guys go every day there. And then a landscape hardscape crew, which I run that one myself and have a few guys with me and stuff like that too. And when I started my business, I started when I was 15, mowing some neighbors' yards and stuff like that for like $20. And I had 5. When I got in high school, my grandpa gave me my first truck. I borrowed his mowing truck. I think I told you this.
You had this,
and
man.
Everything was borrowed. And I had 10 yards. And every year since then, it took and started getting a little bit more and a little bit more. And about 3 years after that, my grandpa came to me and he said, I think it's about time you ought to buy your own mower. And went down there, got it. And it's just all working hand in hand. I worked 3 and 4 jobs at one time trying to make it work and just never kind of let that go. There was one time that I was just down in the dumps on life, and you know how you get that way sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Me and Brandy were together, and I told her, I said, I'm putting it on. I'm done. Leaving. And she said, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. And we done some stuff on that. When that happened, we done some stuff on WXII and got a real good buddy of mine that helps me out a bunch too with some work and all, which a few years ago kind of got our name out there some more when I decided to go full-time with it. And it's just now it's year round. It never stops.
Well, that's great.
I went from one day worrying about not having no work to now it's like I'm working because I got too much.
Right.
I can't get to everybody. And it just
too work's great.
Yeah.
Too much work's great, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really look forward just to watching your first win, man. I mean, because you kind of, I'm not gonna say, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to offend you or anything, but you're kind of a everyday guy. Some of these race car drivers you can't talk to. They're their heads this big, like Chris Joyce. He's in that Longhorn. He thinks he's a Longhorn factory driver. His head's that big. he won't talk to you and stuff like that. You're real easy to talk to, Andrew. And I appreciate you, making a friend
Yes,
with
sir.
us
I
and
appreciate
stuff.
y'all.
And you're a really cool cat, and like that, and that you're in landscaping stuff. And I'm gonna get you to do some work for me a bit, later on down the road here, because we're gonna put a pool in, and that you're the first one I thought of.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get Andrew to look at it for me. What are you putting up there, Nick? Oh, okay.
Don't mind
It caught
the screen.
It caught my eye. I was like, "What's he doing?"
Oh, I done that.
Oh, okay. Mike Bush. Is that Mike Bush?
Mike Bush.
That's one of my crewmen.
Okay, he said,
Yeah, good buddy of mine.
No, Ronnie Covey, 3-wheel Covey.
Three Real Cubby says, "Hey boys, I hope y'all doing good tonight." Again, this is Andrew Langford, driver number 46, 604 late model. I look for you to get some wins in the future, man.
Yes, sir.
You got some sponsors you want to throw out?
I got let me pull my phone out real quick so I
There you
don't
go.
want to forget them, boy.
There you go.
But got Folks Environmental, Landon and Kent handled that one for me. Gave us a little bit of money to put on the door over that one.
Mhm.
North End Record Service, good friend of mine. I've known Vernon Adams since I was born. I mean, just good friend of mine. The Wildfire Crafts and More, Cecil B. Author Farm and Bucking Stock, Joe Beck and Son Graydon, S&M Vinyl Creations, Southern Design Farms, Bowles Performance Fab, and Lucky Dog Graphics.
There you go. Got a few sponsors.
Got a few.
And there's
Who's your biggest fan?
Michael Hatfield.
Micah Hatfield.
is your biggest fan, and Michael, we look
He
forward
must be
to.
on the car too.
He's gonna get him one soon. And I'm gonna say within by the end of the year.
I hope so. I
He will
really
get you
do.
one.
I want it bad as I taste it.
Yeah,
But I'm a realist too. You know.
Yeah, okay. If you didn't think you was going to the racetrack to win, you wouldn't go.
That's
anyway.
right.
So,
That's right.
what's your upcoming schedule?
We are headed to Cherokee. Is that Cherokee is supposed to be the 23rd for the Mid-East? Ain't that right?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll be going to Cherokee on 23rd.
Get a state line.
Then going over to Friendship, Natural Bridge back to Friendship. And I think they're having a race in Beckley. They're having a $5,000 win race in Beckley.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be going to that one probably.
Well,
We're going to go try that out.
that's
I ain't been to Beckley yet, but we're going to go try it out.
Did you watch the super race at Bethany the other week? That looks like a fun track, don't it?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good track.
Yeah, I think it
It was like the Highline up there. Kicks in pretty hard.
Oh yeah, I know, right? And you like the top, so
I do like the top.
you do.
Ronnie Covey City Park with Sam in Virginia. Super nice man.
Yes, he is, Ronnie. Super nice people. Do anything to help you. Or Zach Tate. I understand growing the business. You gonna put that up for?
I can.
I can't see. Understand growing a business. We started with the idea and $20,000 loan, and now 10 years later, we're nearly $500,000 in equipment and work year round, but between logging and firewood.
Mm-hmm.
So Zach Tate, Zach is a good friend of mine, also a show sponsor as well. So y'all kind of teammates, kind of sort of. And he he's kind of does the same thing you do, just in a different, atmosphere and stuff. So
He gets it before Andrew does.
yeah, he gets it.
Come clean all his stuff up.
So that's
Zach
pretty.
makes it look bad. He makes it look pretty.
There you go. Yeah, Zach's the first one in. Andrew's the last one out. So, so he kind of knows where you're coming from with that. Mike Bush says Donkey Kong best of show for sure. Well, anybody else you want to thank? Anybody got anything?
Hey, I got to thank my wife again.
You know what? You haven't thanked her yet. That's why I asked you that.
She's if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. But that and all my crew, Mike and Micah and Austin Edwards helps us out too, a lot.
Uh-huh.
And Samantha, Mike's wife. Got my father-in-law Richard. He comes and helps us a bunch, and Vita, his wife. That's about it for that's about everybody, as far as comes with us. And then, between them 5 or 6, maybe like 2 or 3 every race.
Oh, you'll stragglers.
It flip-flops a little bit.
Yeah.
Mike and Austin, they are bomb. They go about every single time we go.
Yeah.
They traveled with us when we went up to Natural Bridge the other weekend. Stayed the
cool.
night up there.
Me and Nick's traveling out this weekend. We're going to the super race up there. So,
Yeah.
but looking forward to that. I ain't been up there in years.
I pulled it up on Google Maps.
Uh-huh.
The last time I went was 5 years ago,
Oh, really?
and it was a terrible trip because I rode with Mike Folk.
Oh, God, no. So you got up there in 45 minutes then, didn't you?
Then we stopped on the way back at the Walmart about 3:00 in the morning to get drinks and racetrack.
Oh, my God.
They're going to have a big race at West, too.
Yeah, heard that.
Mhm.
I think J.R. Davis said something about it a little while ago, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that I think he did say with, didn't he?
Who's that?
J.R. Davis.
I know he'll be there.
Yeah.
That's what he lives right there.
Yeah, and he's going to Beckley. He's going to Beckley
Beckley.
Friday night, and then with Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's another trio going like that in September. I think it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th, or can't remember the dates, but it's Natural Bridge, Beckley, and then back down to Witt. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. You gonna be at Charlotte this year?
I don't know.
October.
We're thinking about it. Thinking about Charlotte.
It's cold.
Thinking about it.
I'm sure we'll be there.
If we don't go this year to Charlotte, we definitely will go next year because that's one of the goals in life is to make it to Charlotte.
Everybody wants to go to Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's a big old track.
Yeah.
Not big in general, but just a big event.
Yeah. Well, guys, I sure appreciate you making
Yes,
the
sir.
long
I
trip
appreciate
down.
y'all letting me come over here.
And we ate good at least.
We did.
You know,
We did. That barbecue was awesome.
Yeah, it was. So, guys, Nick got to talk more. He's going to come up on Friday evening while I'm grading and wheel a pack car. You going up there Friday evening to wheel a pack car?
Probably not, because I got to work Friday. I only got to work late Friday because I got to get off early Monday to go with David to Ramey's.
Yeah, we got to go to Earl Ramey. We'll be at Earl. Well,
We got to leave. Oh, he told this Friday? No.
I have been
We
meaning
were
to call
Saturday.
him
You got to call Earl Ramey.
because that is one thing. If is he on here?
Earl may be on here.
He may. Sometimes he's on here.
Yeah, I got to call him because that's one thing that we got to have done in this year.
There you go. And that's the man to call right there. So,
And all this stuff you see on the screen, Dale, it don't happen by itself.
no, sir. No, sir. Nick's the IT / talker sometimes. And if you tell Earl Ramey that I'm gonna leave my at you that that you, on the backstretch sent you to get a motor,
yeah,
he knocks 30% off. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Tell him 30% off.
I will. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Just to remember to him that. David said.
David said.
David said.
Yeah. But guys, we'll be at Earl Ramey's next week. So hey, you wanna scoot on down to Mooresville with us? You're more than welcome.
No.
Meet the man himself. We'll be at like I say, Ramey's next week. I think he's got a list of drivers going to come. I don't know who's going to be there yet.
I haven't heard.
I haven't heard either. I know that Chris Joyce was supposed to come, but he's going to be practicing. He's going.
And I hadn't seen Walls.
Baseball.
I hadn't seen Jason Walls with Middy's Motorsports in here. They were supposed to run in Fayetteville last week.
Yeah.
I don't know where they were supposed to be at this week if they were running something. But
everybody's going to Gaffney to put a $2,000.
They're going to. Middies will be at Gaffney the 23rd.
Are they at Gaffney tomorrow? I mean Saturday.
No, the 23rd.
Who's there at Gaffney? Because they run a 602 for $2,000.
Josh Helms has got to do better on the website.
Settled on 23rd too.
They got a schedule. Schedule.
I think Mid East is going to be there 23rd.
You know, Cherokee posted something a little bit earlier today and changed something, but
Yeah.
didn't know what they had changed.
I think the 604 race is paying a lot of money this week too down there. I tell you who will be. I tell you Jack Craig. We're gonna find out for you right here. So let's see. I know Brandon Tucker told me that Jameson was going to Cherokee this week to run for $2,000.
It's a GM Performance 602 series at Gaffney.
Oh, okay.
2001.
So the 604s aren't running.
No, 604s are not running.
Okay. Love the show. Best of luck, Andrew. Thank you, David Smoke. We appreciate that. Don't forget, we got a Facebook and a YouTube. So if you don't mind, go to YouTube, like and share. Share this video for us. We appreciate everybody, all the new viewers and everything. Thank you for dropping in. Chris Joyce, we're running Eldora this weekend. Yeah, Chris is running Eldora this weekend. I forgot.
What time so I can be on the racing rig?
Yeah.
You got mad at me last time we raced together.
I heard you got him in the right quarter pound, the left quarter pound for me. Sorry.
I was on the outside wall.
I heard you
Couldn't go up no more.
heard you had a run.
I did.
And you didn't know how to break it.
I was only up to the rear tires. I mean,
I'm taking Chris's side on this one.
I'll take full responsibility. I read Chris Joyce, and this is as close as I can get to him. Mid-East Modified Tour will be at Cherokee July 23rd for the Mid-East Summer Classic.
There you go. So 604 is running that night.
Should be, ain't it, right?
Well, I know the Modified Tour is there. Now, what else is there? I don't know.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's Jason Dunn.
Yeah.
So what?
Chris calls you some bitch.
I said I took full responsibility for it.
He had a run, got in the right rear quarter pound.
I can't. Hey, the weird thing is I was on the high side. I never expected Chris Jones to be on the high side.
True that. Now, I will give you that. He was lost up there. That's what it was. His stuff was pushing.
I don't know if Jason was in here earlier. Jason Smoot. I don't know where the Blue Ridge Outlaws are going to be. They were supposed to be at Fayetteville. They got rained out this past weekend too.
Everybody got rained out this past weekend.
And I didn't do a very good job on my homework this week. So that didn't feel good all weekend.
Well, they're
Sumner is the next race for Blue Ridge Outlaws on July 23rd.
Everything's going down to 23rd. So
yep,
we'll be at State Line.
Unfortunately, we'll be there instead of scoring somewhere.
Yep. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's 8 o'clock. We're gonna pay some bills right here. Thank you, Andrew Langford, again. Thank you. Thanks for everything you do for the show, man. We sure appreciate you and Brandy. Want to thank BJ Cobb and his wife Tracy for coming by tonight, hanging out with us. So look for this guy right here. Be a big fan. Number 46, 604, Andrew Langford. He's gonna get him one. I'm telling y'all. So. Nick, let's pay some bills, buddy.
Already?
Me, you want to do it?
I can. Andrew's more landscaping.
Andrew.
He's got a better voice than I do.
Yeah. Landscape design, maintenance, and grading. For all your landscaping, grading, and maintenance needs, give him a call. 336-624-8357.
And he'll knock 30% off if you say you come from the backstretch.
He didn't tell you he's going to add 50% to the top.
Oh, today.
Travis Lawson with First Place Merch, Stokes Apparel. If you need some racing t-shirts done, hats, he's the man to see. Give Travis Lawson a call.
JBS Builders out of Meadows, North Carolina. That is Joey Smith. For all your handyman and building needs, give him a call at 336-712-6049.
And Nick Roberts scoring NRS race scored. Don't forget to see us at West Raceway this weekend, State Line Speedway, July the 23rd, and Friendship Motor Speedway, July the 30th.
Earl Ramey Racing Engines out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Maximum Racing Oil and Profab headers and exhaust dealer. Check out Earl Ramey for all your horsepower needs.
And Randy's Custom Lettering in Wanacue, North Carolina. By the way, that's horsepower with some of the baddest race cars. I don't know if y'all seen that pontoon boat they did this week, but that thing's sweet too. So some of the baddest boats that's coming out of there too. 336-591-9301.
Gann's Race Cars and Parts out of Med-An. That's Philip Gann for all your fabrication and parts needs. Also check out Too Fast for You Embroidery with Tangent Gann in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts.
Tate Logging and Firewood out of Low Gap, North Carolina. Call Zach Noel Tate for all your logging and firewood needs. 336-757-6706.
And our friends at R&B Enterprise for all your automotive needs. Give Ricky and Dustin Grimm a call at 336-427-7425.
Guys, it's been a pleasure and an honor to hang out with you this Monday night. Don't forget to come back next Monday night, 6:45. Earl Ramey Racing Engines on location.
I love how everybody gets that right at the end. I'm gonna give away on the Backstretch hat for the few that's in here.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. On the backstretch. Oh, I ain't got them on the backstretch hat. You got yours on.
He's
I got
got
mine. Oh, yeah.
There's a world. Speaking, we talking about Will earlier today.
There.
She did show up.
Just announcing McDavid. Yeah.
The world's greatest announcer. Will.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, let's see. Let's give one away.
Give one away.
What we got?
What's Andrew's best finish this year?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep.
Was Andrew Length?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you know the answer?
I do know the answer.
Okay, cool.
No, we'll ask Brandy.
That's right.
For this finish for this season, and you're gonna own the Backstretch hat.
I think you told me.
And guys, if y'all have not picked up your Randy's custom lettering bags, I still got them. I know some of them I'm taking to friendship.
Yeah.
Toby Bullins has got one. He was gonna come by. I hadn't seen him yet, so I've got him at the house.
I've run better than finished, so.
You have.
Yeah, I never end up where I was running that.
Sometimes it's just all reflect your moves.
Those just jumping back in here for a on the Backstretch hat.
On the backstretch hat. Will they
And their choice.
pink or black or blue and gray? Ain't no guessing going on.
Ain't no guessing going on, but there's more people in here. But for those coming in on the Backstretch hat, Andrew Langford's best finish this season. If you can tell me what it is, you'll get an on the Backstretch.
And Andy Hickman said, same these.
Let's say the question. I'm trying.
Oh,
Boogie Rose says fourth.
Andrew, fourth?
Full pain in.
Not it.
I wish it was.
Seventh.
Get closer.
Getting closer, he says. Nope, not four.
There's a Randy Lewis.
The bucko, Randy Joyce. Well, we got fourth and seven. Keep going back and forth. It's not four and it's not seven.
Y'all getting close.
Yep, y'all getting close. Yeah.
Did you guess?
No, she says I want to guess.
Oh.
Mike Booth said we've been trying.
Oh, Mike better know the answer to that question.
Yeah, Mike should know the answer to that question.
So y'all better know the answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a sixth, an eighth,
All right, 6, 8, or 5.
fifth.
Still going to come on up
Yeah.
a little bit higher. Or higher numbers on that.
All right.
Well, you can go as many times you want, but the first one who gets it right is going to get it.
Oh, my God.
One answer at a time.
One answer at a time. Micah Hatfield says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Someone in the ball.
Yeah.
Number 1 through 11. 4 and 7's already chose.
It's in between that and those.
All right. Andy Hickman says 10.
10 is it.
10?
Andy Hickman.
It's everything. God,
The rest is 11.
So Andy Hickman is our winner, as usual.
He was the first one in with a 10. He's the only one with him with a 10.
I think he's got a buzzer goes off when we say free giveaway. That's he said. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know they had that button on Facebook.
I didn't either. To find him, people said
Really?
free giveaway.
Somebody said 15.
15th. They got you in the back.
I'm telling you.
She said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I said, somewhere in there, pick a number 1 through 11. She says 15.
She was trying.
She tried. She gets an A for effort.
Hey, for every-
Or is it a he? I can't tell. Is it Michael or is it Micah?
This is Michael.
Okay. Well, guys, congratulations, Andy Hickman, again.
Again.
Yeah.
I got your Sean Peach hat in your bag, and I'll put this in the bag with you.
Yeah. Tons of stuff here waiting. Well, not with, and Nick's waiting. Yeah, we know you will.
I see him at the racetrack
He's
somewhere.
working on his man cave.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's got enough hats to hang up that he's doing one. We'll see you guys next Monday night. Hope y'all have a great week and support your local race car drivers. You got t-shirts? Still got t-shirts for sale?
We still have a few. We have got another order coming in though.
Okay.
Got another one. They about wiped us out in Natural Boots and went up there, but we ordered some last week. And I'm hoping these won't take as long. Because if they take as long as the last ones, it'll be next year for me.
Yeah, well, I know where you could have got them, where you could have probably already had them. And that's Stokes Apparel, first place merch, Travis Lawson. Got some
Shameless plug.
shameless plug. Andrew's got shirts. Don't forget, buy the t-shirts, hats from each guys. Help them get up and down the road, guys. And support your local racetracks. We appreciate y'all.
And remember, guys, like and share it on here on Facebook. Also, we have the YouTube channel on the Backstretch, and also website is onthebackstretch.com. If you could go to YouTube and subscribe and like the videos there, we would really appreciate it.
Yep. Sure would. Show enough.
Show enough. I don't know what I'm doing here. There it is. Couldn't find it.
There we are. Nick, take us out of here.
Remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track,